everyone, welcome back to NIIT. Today we are diving into a tool that every Python developer, data analyst and AI enthusiast should have in their toolkit, NumPy. If you're planning to explore data analysis, machine learning or scientific computing, then NumPy is not just useful, it is absolutely essential. Why? Because NumPy is the engine behind the math in Python. It handles everything from quick number crunching to powering complex algorithms in AI and data science. Think of it as the foundation for most of the tools and libraries you will use down the road. Mastering NumPy sets you up for success in everything you will build next. So let's get started and unblock the true power of Python with NumPy. So what exactly is NumPy? NumPy, short for Numerical Python, is a fundamental library that lets you work with large, multi-dimensional arrays and perform complex mathematical operations quickly and efficiently. Think of it as Python's supercharged calculator, designed specifically for data manipulation and scientific computing. If you have used regular Python lists, you know they are flexible, but when it comes to heavy-duty number crunching, they can be slow and memory hungry. NumPy fixes that. It gives you optimized arrays that run faster, use less memory, and can handle millions of calculations in the blink of an eye. In short, if you want speed, power, and flexibility in your Python projects, NumPy is the tool you can't afford to skip. So why choose NumPy over regular Python lists? It comes down to two magic words: speed and efficiency. NumPy arrays are optimized for numerical operations. They handle massive calculations way faster than standard lists. They also use way less memory, which becomes critical when you're working with huge datasets. But here's the real game changer. With NumPy, you get vectorized operations, which means you can apply a mathematical function to every element in an array with just one line of code. No more messy loops, no more slowdowns. And it gets better. NumPy comes packed with hundreds of ready-to-use functions for statistics, linear algebra, Fourier transforms, and more, making complex operations simple and blazing fast. Bottom line, NumPy takes Python from good to unstoppable for serious data work. Let's dive into what really makes NumPy tick. At the heart of NumPy are ND arrays, supercharged lists that can handle not just rows of data but multiple dimensions, 2D, 3D, and even beyond. NumPy gives you powerful tools for element-wise operations, meaning you can run mathematical operations across entire arrays at once, no loops needed, indexing and slicing, letting you pinpoint exactly the data you want with laser precision, then broadcasting, a magic trick where NumPy can perform operations between arrays of different shapes, saving tons of code and effort. And it doesn't stop there. Need to solve equations? Run complex linear algebra or crunch statistical numbers? NumPy's got a full toolbox built in, optimized fast and ready to go. That's why NumPy is not just useful, it is the engine behind almost every major data science and machine learning project in Python. Now let's talk about a few common pitfalls to watch out for when you use NumPy. First, avoid mixing Python lists and NumPy arrays. It can lead to weird bugs and unexpected behavior. Pick one format and stick to it. Second, pay attention to your data types. NumPy arrays are optimized when all elements have the same type. You can always check or enforce this using the .dtype attribute. And third, resist the urge to write loops. If you're looping over arrays manually, you're missing the real power of NumPy. Vectorized operations are faster, cleaner, and way more efficient. That's where NumPy truly shines. So in short, stay consistent, leverage data types, and trust NumPy's speed, because that's how you unlock its real magic. NumPy is not just some theoretical tool, it's powering real work across industries. Data scientists use it every day for data manipulation, analysis, and machine learning workflows. Scientists and researchers rely on it for simulations, mathematical modeling, and crunching huge datasets. Financial professionals use NumPy for market analysis, risk modeling, and financial forecasting. Game developers even use NumPy to build AI behavior systems, physics engines, and simulations for realistic gameplay. No matter the field, tech, science, finance, or gaming, NumPy is the silent engine driving critical operations behind the scenes. If you are working with data, numbers, or models, NumPy is not optional, it is essential. Getting started with NumPy is easier than you might think. So first, install it by running pip install NumPy. Then import it into your Python script with import NumPy as np, and that's it. You're ready to go. From there, you can create arrays, run mathematical operations, and unlock the real power of Python for data and science. For example, want to double every number in an array? You can do it with a single line of code, no loops, no extra fuss. Simple, efficient, and incredibly powerful. NumPy gives you professional grade performance right out of the box. The future of NumPy is incredibly bright and it's only getting better. NumPy remains the cornerstone of Python's data science ecosystem. Everything from simple analysis to cutting-edge AI starts here. It is deeply integrated into the most powerful frameworks out there. Machine learning, deep learning, and scientific computing all build on NumPy's foundation. And it is not standing still. New optimizations, faster performance, and powerful new features are constantly being added by the community. As data science, AI, and technology keep growing, one thing is for sure: NumPy will remain an essential, unstoppable force for anyone working with numbers, data, and innovation. Alright, that's a wrap. NumPy is a game changer for numerical computing in Python. It simplifies complex operations, making them faster, using memory efficiently. Whether you are a beginner or an expert, mastering NumPy will take your Python skills to the next level. So do join NIIT's programs, Data Analyst using Python and SQL Certificate Program, or PGP in Machine Learning and Artificial Intelligence today and take the first step towards securing your future. And if you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe for more career insights, and drop a comment on how you use NumPy in your projects. See you in the next one. Thank you.